Hi, I'm Megan from Excel at Home, and today I'm going to be showing you different ways that you can format your Excel spreadsheets to print them. You don't always want to print your spreadsheets, but when you do, you really want to make sure you can format them, change the pages, etc., etc. So I'm going to be using my link party tracking sheet today as an example. The one that I have posted on my website is already formatted for printing, so I'm mostly going to be showing you what I did to change that and get it ready for printing. But note that the places I'm going to be taking you within Excel, you're going to be able to do a lot of different things. So let's dive right in. Before you even get started, I really recommend checking out what it looks like to start with. You can either do that by checking the print preview, or I like to also look at this page layout view. You probably didn't even know this existed, but if you click this, this will show you what the print looks like. So this is kind of a mess. Imagine printing this out. You're not going to know exactly what you're looking at. This isn't going to be as good. There's a couple places, again, you can change where your page breaks, etc. are. Like almost anything in Excel, there's going to be multiple ways to do it. So this might not be your favorite way to do it, but this is how I do it. I think it's the easiest way. Makes the most sense to me. I prefer, when I'm changing my page breaks, to use this page break preview view down here. I'm going to click on that and show you what this looks like. Okay, I know this is really, really tiny. You probably can't read this very well. It'll go off of colors. I want to keep it small, though, so that you can see the whole view of what exactly you're looking at. Notice that it's got all my pages labeled. Okay, well, page 1 and then page 56 already. I can tell I've got a problem here. I don't think I want page 1 and then I don't want page 1 and then page 2. See how it's got my pages vertically? We can change that. Don't worry about it. But in this page break view, first thing I want to do is format everything so that I'm going to make it so that one day's worth of link parties show up on one page. So I'm going to have my Monday link parties and my Tuesday link parties, etc., etc. That is so easy to do here on this page break preview. These blue lines are marking the differences between pages. A dotted blue line means Excel put it there. It's assuming the scaling. But you can come right here, you hover over, and you click and hold and drag it over. I'm going to drag this over to here. So here's all my Monday parties. And notice it automatically rescaled everything. It said, okay, in order to make Monday that big, then this is how big it's going to make everything else and how the pages are going to align. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that for all of these. So notice it went to a dark blue line. That means you put it in. You told Excel where to put that page break. It's going to kind of continue shifting everything as you do this. There's Friday, Saturday, and finally Sunday. There you go. Okay, but the next thing, again, let's address this. The page numbers, the pages are going vertically. Well, I don't want that. Again, I can fit, how many can I fit on this first page? I can fit 52 blog posts on this one page. That's going to cover me for the year. I post about once a week. So I don't need to print all of these. Now I could just take them out of the print range, but I want to show you how you can change the ordering of the pages. So in order to do that, I'm up here to page layout. There's a bunch of things that you can change on page layout. I'm not going to go through all these in detail. You can change your colors, margins, page orientation, etc., all in here. They're pretty self-explanatory. Like I say with everything, don't be afraid of this. Try it out. Play with things. Try a couple of different options and see what you get. But the one that I want is actually not first visible. I don't know if you can see. Again, I know this is kind of small. I just wanted to make sure you could see everything. But there's a little extra arrow here. It's going to take you to page setup. Click this and it opens up another screen. There's a bunch of different things you can do on here as well. Some things we've seen before. The portrait versus landscape, some scaling. Here you can scale. If say you have a spreadsheet that you know you want to just fit onto one page, you can do that here. You can click this button and it'll say fit to however many pages wide by however many pages tall, and it'll automatically scale it for you. I use this one all the time. It's not as helpful here on my link party tracking sheet because I have different number of link parties on each day. It's going to automatically scale it to be even. So for example, if we did 7 pages wide by 1 page tall for all 7 days of the week, it's going to make each set of those 7 pages have the same number of columns on each page, and so it's going to jumble them a little bit. So it's not going to work here, but again, this is one I use a lot. But to change these page numbers and the direction that we have, I'm going to go over to this sheet. Notice it says the page order is going down and then over. It even draws you a nice little arrow. Well, we want it to go over and then down. Click OK. Yay, so now here's page 1, and here's page 2, and page 3, etc. But I have something else I'd really like to do. I'd like my blog post and the date published to show up on every page, so that if I pull out just my Tuesday link parties, I can see all the blog posts and where they line up. We're going to do this in that same place. I'm just going to go right back to Sheet. And here it says rows to repeat at the top and columns to repeat at the left. Love this. Nice little handy dandy tool. I'm going to click in here and rows to repeat at the top. You can either write down the row numbers or you click this little button and it'll take you to the spreadsheet. Say, okay, I want to print out the name of the blog party. So notice I highlighted columns 1 through 5. And there it shows that. Say okay. And then columns to repeat at the left. We're going to repeat these first 2 columns, columns A and B. And I want it to show them every time. Okay. I'm going to hit OK. Notice again, it kind of rescaled things, and I don't like that. Get rid of that page. Let's make sure the others look okay. Oh, no, it's got an extra tiny little page 6 in here. This is why Page Break Preview is really nice. You can see exactly what it's doing. Okay. Now, here's page layout. Here's page 1. Oh, let's scroll this way. Scrolling down, I'll still give you that. Scrolling over. There's Tuesday. It scrolls too fast. Sorry. There we go. Tuesday. And it shows that it's still going to have these 2 columns here so that you can see the date that it was published, etc. Okay. I'm going to go back to my normal view. And now, so page layout, page setup, page break preview, these are all great places to go to and try some of the different things out. See what other things you can do. The last step is where we're going to actually print. To do that, you're going to click on File, and then here you're going to click Print. And there we can see everything we got. Gives me a whole ton on that first page. We're going to have plenty of space. Notice though, it's got pages 1 through 224. I built this spreadsheet with like 2,000 rows in it just so that I would have plenty of space. And that's what all this is. But I don't need all that quite yet. I only want the first 7. I'm going to print out my first week. Because we ordered it correctly and we know that page 1 through 7 is each of my days and it's going horizontally, I can say print pages 1 to 7. Did I get that? I should have. It's still going to show all 224 here, but when you print, it's only going to print pages 1 through 7. You can tell it all kinds of things. You can collate. This is also, you can change the orientation again. You could tell it to print your entire workbook if you want. There's a bunch of different things that you can do here as well. But from here, for the most part, you can just hit the print button and it's going to come out just, hopefully, it's going to come out just the way you want it. So I hope that this is helpful. Again, try some things out, see what works, see what doesn't. If you have any questions, please email me or leave a message in the comments. I'm happy to help. I really hope that you're able to figure some things out and you learn to not be afraid of Excel and to build the spreadsheets that you need and get them printed whenever you need them. And as always, thank you for watching.